Come on in the room, y'all. We have a hot topic tonight. I see you. Come on in the room. I'm going right to the comment sections because y'all know how we do. She talkers, y'all know. Hey, Tawana, where are you from? Please let us know. Please, so everybody that logs in, say hello and tell us where you are calling from. Hey, Leslie. Hey, tell us where you are logging in from. Les, I got to get you on a She Talk, so reach out to me. Hey, LaRonda George. LaRonda always keeps it hot and spicy. I love it. Hey, Carolyn. Hello. Y'all, please also, while you're saying hi, tell us where you're from. And don't forget, guys, do me one big giant favor. We need you to share this video. We are giving out free nuggets. Oh, okay, LaRonda, I see you from Clinton, Louisiana. Terry Walton, I see you here. Danielle, Danny D in the place to be, rocking from North Philly. All right, Danny. Bettina, how you doing? Azure, hi, everyone from Northern Virginia. Wonderful. Love it, love it. She just let me know. Hey, Wanda Journey, she in Baton Rouge. I see, hey, Onicia, Baton Rouge. Hello. Carolyn, I'm from Philadelphia and college friend of the purse doctor, Karen. I am loving the love tonight. Listen, all of you wonderful people that love the two ladies you see here, would y'all do us a favor? Would you not only put some hearts on here, but would you also share this video? Renee and from Dallas, Texas is in the house. Yes, I think she won one time. And so y'all already know what we're about to do. Thank you guys for logging in today. Hey, oh, Leslie says, hey, Karen.
Hi, Leslie.
Martina says, Kawana Butler, although she's in Baton Rouge, she's saying she's in Hawaii. Baby, you better speak those things which are not as though they were. So we are so happy to have you on She Talks. Thank you again for coming. Do us a favor, not only give us some hearts, but definitely share this video. We are talking to beautiful women all across the country about how to manage money, and prayerfully some of the men are listening too. So y'all know how we do it. We keep it very hype because we are givers on this show. So for those of you who know Karen very well, because Karen's friends are her sisters, y'all are not allowed to answer. So don't play with me tonight, okay? So tonight for the purse doctor, and before we play the game, I'm sorry, Karen, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everybody. This is the Purse Doctor. I'm so glad to be here. I look forward to talking to you a little bit later.
Okay, so she's not going to tell too much before we do this game. We are going to do 2 truths and a lie. Don't. And again, all of the people who have been to Karen's house, chill with her, y'all know these answers. So do not answer. But whoever gets the right answer, you have to name 2 lies. Whoever gets the right answer will get a prize shipped all the way from Philadelphia directly to your doorstep. Okay, so here we go. Here, 2 truths and a lie. You have to identify 2 lies. Did Karen just return from Dubai? Does Karen have 2 cats named Mittens and Bittens? Is Karen a real estate agent? And did Karen sing background for Patti LaBelle for 2 years? Identify the 2 lies. Let me say it again. She just returned from Dubai. She has 2 cats named Mittens and Bittens. She's a real estate agent. And she sang background for Patti LaBelle, who is a Philadelphia native, for 2 years. Dum. I need y'all to name 2 of the lies. 2 of the lies. We have our very own Miss Onicia Robertson, and she is going to tell us who the winner is once we identify. I'm going to read it again. She just returned from Dubai. She's a real estate agent. She has 2 cats named Mittens and Bittens. She sang background for Patti LaBelle for 2 years. Which one are the lies? Onicia, if you see a winner, because I can't tell because they're putting the numbers. If you know the winner, Onicia, please Let us know. Do I see a winner? Oh, I think I see a winner. I do. She says Laura Griffin is the winner.
Yay! Congrats, Laura.
Okay, congrats, Laura. Laura Karen is actually in Baton Rouge. Well, she's in Louisiana. Congratulations, Laura. In order for you to redeem your prize, first of all, let me speak into your life. This is just an example of what God is going to do for you for the rest of the year. For the rest of the win, for the rest of the year, Lenora, you are going to hear you have won. So I am excited for you. I'm so excited. So listen, in order for you to redeem your prize, you have to listen to the broadcast the whole way through and make sure you make comments. And you also have to share the broadcast. That's all you have to do in order to win. So now tell them, Karen, what were the lies?
The lies was I have two cats named Mittens and Bittens. And what was and I sang for Patti LaBelle as a background singer for 2 years. I do wish that was the case, but that's not true.
Okay, Lenore. She said I started to pick background for Betty. For Betty, yes, that is the two lies. Wonderful, guys. Y'all know how we do. We keep the show short and sweet because you can definitely reach out to the purse doctor after this is over or at any time for a discovery call. So we're going to jump right into money questions. So if you have questions, y'all know what to do. Go ahead. Oh, Carolyn says Karen is a great singer. Maybe she should showcase.
No, we should not. No, we should not.
Okay, guys. So listen, if you have financial questions, we are a safe space. Do not be embarrassed. Go ahead and put your questions in the comments section. But we're going to jumpstart this conversation. Karen, the purse doctor. What are the trends that you see when you talk to people as to why they can't manage money?
So I don't believe that people can't manage money, but what I see is people don't know where their money is. They're trying to figure out, where is my money? I know I was paid on Friday and now it's Tuesday and my bank account says I'm negative $45 and they can't figure out why. So a lot of people are not necessarily paying attention to where their money is. Where are you spending your money?
Yeah, okay, that's good. I love that. Where is the money going? And basically, do you feel like the root of that is because they don't have a budget?
I think people need to have a spending plan. So which includes a budget. I know a lot of times people do not like the word budget because it feels like they're in jail or they're in prison, but you need a spending plan. You need to be able to say, hey, my money is going to this place, and that place. And hopefully one of those places is somewhere where it's going to hold it. It's going to catch it for you. It's going to stay there for some time.
I love that. Onicia says, how can I tell myself no, Dr. K? It's just too hard.
Well, Onicia, listen, you have to understand that you are worthy of having the money that you need to do the things that you want to do and to do the things that you need to do. And sometimes if we have a habit of overspending, we get into this beautiful habit of treating ourselves to all of the trinkets, the glittery things, the things that we feel like are beautiful, the things that we feel like will make us beautiful and will make us happy and will bring us some type of fulfillment. But then we forget that there are things that are coming along the way because, as they say in the streets, life be lifing. Well, as life is lifing, you need to make sure that you have money to go to those places to take care of whatever happens by accident or whatever comes by surprise, whatever comes and catches you off guard. So if you're just spending your money on the things that you see that you want, you don't have any money put up for what's coming down the pike, you may be in trouble.
Oh, I love that. Renee says, I feel this in my entire spirit, baby. Her spirit is speaking in tongues based on what she's saying. And look, Onicia, I love her honesty because she's really speaking the language of a lot of impulsive shoppers. She's really speaking that language. But she also asked her, she says, I firmly believe for paying for what you want. And if I want it, I buy it.
You can buy it. I am not telling you not to buy it. I am just telling you to buy it when you have what you need. So if you have certain things in place, like a savings account, then okay. If you have an emergency fund, okay. If you have life insurance, okay. If you know what's coming in and going out, okay, then go ahead and treat yourself. But if you don't have any of those things in place, and again, lifes, and you don't know, you don't always know. Life doesn't life on a schedule. Like, well, on Tuesday this is going to happen, the bottom's going to fall out on Wednesday. Sometimes those things happen and you have no idea that they're happening. And most of the times when the bottom is falling out, guess what would take care of it? Money. And a lot of times when those things that stress us out, you know why they stress us out? Because we don't have the money. Not because we didn't make the money, not because we didn't bring the money in, not because we didn't see the money. But sometimes we see it, it comes in, and then we send it right back out.
I love that. I love that so much. And I think everybody's going to coin your term, life be life. And I don't think we've heard that one.
Not my term, but it's what people say. Life be life. So
right. So as you says, money answereth all things. We know that is definitely a scripture in the Bible. I'm going to get to some of your questions later, but I want to ask, like, based on your discovery calls, when you talk to people, name like the top 2 places our money goes, as to why once we get paid, then it jumps out of our account magically.
Well, a lot of times people are spending their money on food and entertainment. And when I say entertainment, I mean the things that make us feel good. So entertainment could kind of turn into a pair of shoes, because you were really just going to the mall because it was pretty, and you know, it's lit up really beautifully, and it's clean, and it's attractive to you, and it makes you feel good. So you go into the mall and you want to get a pretzel, and you want to get an ice cream cone, and you want to treat yourself to something. And then all of a sudden you make that right turn and you hear a noise and it's screaming your name. The shoes are calling you. The jewelry is calling you. The bags are calling you, and you got to go get them.
Yeah, you didn't have to step on everybody's toes like that. You could have left us some toes to have, though, Doc.
And don't forget the food. We eat breakfast out. We eat lunch out. We eat dinner out. We eat snacks out. We socialize out. So that is a lot of the portion of the money that we're spending.
And you know what's funny about what you're saying is a lot of people have already typed food. You know, you don't have a moment to cook or whatever. You didn't prioritize grocery shopping. So therefore, hey, I'm going to go buy food. My issue is coffee and lunch meetings. And can we agree, Doctor, that, and Wanda says, oh my God, the shoes. I guess my sister but the shoes be calling me, Dr. Kim.
Yes, the shoes call. They call. You just got to learn how to ignore them.
Yes. So when it comes to, like, you know, the food and the shoes, now we're going to get it in a little bit into, you know, talking about like impulse control. So as everybody know, I'm a therapist. That's kind of the area where, how Dr. K, can we control those impulses when they are calling us so loud? Like, girl, don't you want Starbucks? You need that caffeine boost. Talk to us about how we can control our impulses.
Okay, so I want everyone that's listening to me real fast to just take your arms and just give yourself a hug, because I'm going to say a word that most people don't like. And that word is budget. Squeeze tight when I say it, budget. So when you are going out in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, and you know that you're going out, you know that you're not just going to go to work, you know you're not coming straight home, I want you to put a spending plan, which basically just says, hey, I'm going to go to Target today, and I need to buy some, whatever it is, toiletries. I need to buy some cleaning supplies. I'm going to spend $50 total. And guess what you do? You go to the bank, you swipe your ATM card, and you take that $50 out. You put your ATM card or your bank card back in your wallet. You may even leave it home, and you take that $50 cash and you put it in your wallet, and you can get 51s, you can get a couple of 5s and 10s, just to make sure that you feel good about the money that you have. When that $50 is gone, you can't spend anything else for that day. You have reached your allowance. So that's all. You'd have to look at it like, just like you would give your children $10, and when they come back and say, Mom, but I went to the store and I bought, oh, well, you'll get another $10 next week. It's the same thing. We have to implement those kind of strategies just to keep us on track, because the bigger picture is we need money for everything, not just that trip to Target, not just that trip to the mall, not just that trip to going out with your friends.
This is so good, y'all. Please, somebody needs to hear this. Would you do us a favor and not only like it, but share this? There's so many comments I want to read. There's so many comments. Somebody said, Lucy a shopping demon. Alicia said, look, the bill's going to get paid and I'm going to eat too.
So, you got to eat. You got to eat. You got to eat.
So when we said budget, Irene said, no. So Renee says, look, I'm coming into some money. What's the first thing I should do? Well, Karen, before you answer that, I'm going to say, Renee, you should give me $5,000. That's what you should do, woman of God. Give me $5,000. After that, now Dr. K, what should she do after she give me $5,000?
You should strategize your money. If you know what the amount of money that's coming in, you need to strategize. Okay, 10% is going to go here, 30% is going to go here, 50% is going to go here, and whatever's left is what I'll treat myself on. Or what you should do is pay yourself for a certain amount of money. And because you know what that amount is, I'm going to give myself 10%. I'm going to blow 10%. I'm going to treat myself to 10%. Then the next 10% may go into a savings account. If you don't have a life insurance, then that's necessary. If you don't have an emergency fund, so like I said, when life starts lifing, you can take care of it later, then you need to put some money towards that. And then if you have any debt, pay down your debt. You got to pay. If you want to live stress-free, the number one way to live stress-free, or in the top 5 to live stress-free, is to not carry debt.
Oh,
so if you have money that's coming in and you can put some money away, you can invest some money, and you can pay down your debt, guess what you are doing? Winning. You are winning.
I love that. I love that. Again, it's so many good questions. They're basically also saying, like, who can only spend $50 at Target? Like, I think that there is a spirit that stands at the door and it calls the $100 out of your purse. Like that is, and so even Elder Tawana says, look, I might set a goal to spend a little bit, but then I end up spending so much. So I like what you're saying. Only bring a certain amount. Leave the big credit cards at home so you literally can't.
Yes, ma'am. You are going to take, Tawana, you are going to take your money. You're going to take cash. You're going to set the number. It doesn't have to be $50. It could be $150. It can be $200. Whatever you are saying that you're going to spend, but you're not going to spend over that. That's your spending plan. I'm going to Target. I'm going to spend $75. The rest, you don't have any access to anything else. Why? Because your debit card, your check cards, your credit cards are home. You have cash in hand. You have $75 in hand to do your spending. And that way, you know, oh, wow, I don't have access to anything else. I left everything home. Then you get a chance to think and ponder while you're rushing home. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth me going back home and rummaging through my stuff to get my credit cards out of my drawer? Is it really worth it for me to waste gas and go back to Target to get that shirt? Do I really need that shirt? Or is the $75 that I spent intentional and it's going to give me exactly what I need?
I love that. I love that. I definitely want to ask the question about some people might struggle with their credit. You know, they have some goals down the line, like, oh, I want to buy a house, car, whatever it is. Then other people, like, my credit is good, but if I wanted to boost it, what are like 2 quick ways I can jump, even a 30-day plan or a 60-day plan to jump my credit up?
Well, one thing people fail to do a lot of is basically reviewing. You want to keep your eyes on your credit score. You want to keep your eyes on your credit report. You want to make that a habit that every 30 days you are looking, at least every 30 days that you are looking at what's being reported, because they could have Karen Wilson's name on Tawana's credit report. And if you're not looking, they're getting away with it. And guess what? If they're getting away with it, it's costing you credit and it's costing you money. The second thing is, if you have someone in your life that you trust, that trusts you, they know your character, they know your level of integrity, and they have a better credit score than you do, then you can become an authorized user with their permission. You don't have to have access to their cards or any of that, but you can become an authorized user on their accounts, which will boost your credit score as well.
Love that. That is two great nuggets. I love that. I love that. And so we're going to go back to what we were saying a little bit. People are like, well, I do Afterpay, and that's the way I. Or Kiwana said, my problem is I leave my card at home and I pay via Apple Pay. So they have made it so convenient. So what do you think the solution to the Apple Pay, leave your phone in the car, right?
I think spending plans. I think you pay attention to your spending plan. I think you set a goal, because the point of you managing your money is to look at the entire picture. The only thing there are things in your life bigger than those shoes. I know it's hard to tell yourself that jewelry, that perfume, everything. You can tell the things I like, right? The getting your nails and your feet done, the massages. There are things bigger than that. There's college tuition that needs to be settled. There are bills, utility bills that are coming in and out. There are mortgage payments. There are rent payments. There are cupboards that need to be stocked because you have children that are hungry. There are things, there's winter time coming, so you got to prepare for that. There's school time coming. There's Christmas time coming. There's holidays coming. There's things that you need, and all of these things are attached to your pocketbook. It would be different if money wasn't something that you needed for every area of your life, but no matter what you're doing in your life, you need money. It's a transaction has to happen. If you go to get a product or you go to get a service, transactions have to happen where you obtain that service in exchange for your money. So you want to look at you have to start getting the big picture in mind, not just the shoes. Not just a pretty fancy thing, not just to smell good body works and perfume. You have to look at the big picture. What is my money on assignment to do? And guess who the assigner is? You. You're the person that's assigning where your money goes. At the end of the year, when you're doing your taxes and you're looking at all of the things that you've spent, when you look at your bank statement for 2022 and you see that you spent 75% of your money went out for things that you don't even have anymore, you're not going to be happy about that. It's not going to make you feel good. It's not going to make you feel fulfilled. It's not going to help your self-esteem, and it's not going to be attached to your worthiness. Your value is so much bigger than those pair of shoes because you have so many other things to do. Your life is so much bigger than things. You got to start looking at the things that you want, and you got to start looking at the things that don't cost money, like peace, love, joy, fulfillment. Those things you can't buy with money.
So true, Kay. I think the Lord started using you at the end of that. That's beautiful. So true. Katina, this might be one of our last questions. Katina is saying that if my credit score is low, will it cause the other person's credit score to drop if I'm added as an authorized user to their account? That's a very great question.
No, ma'am. Katina, that credit score, the person's credit score that you are going to become an authorized user will not be affected by your score. Your score will be affected. So if that person, that he or she has a good credit score and you become an authorized user, it's just basically telling the creditors like, oh, she can be trusted because she's now has access to good credit. She now has access to, I'm going to pay my bills on time, because that's all your credit score is, just basically telling people how you are managing. So even though you're running in and you're saying, okay, I need those shoes, I need that hat, I need that perfume, your credit score is basically saying, hey, she has those bills, he has those bills. It's attached to their name, it's attached to their social security number, and it also gives us a track record of who they are. So it's telling the world if you have character and integrity with your promises. If you can be trusted, if you say, I'm going to pay this, your credit score tells people, oh, I paid it, or I didn't pay it, or I paid it late, or I didn't pay it at all. That's all your credit score is. It's your reputation. That's all it is. So when you think about what you should be doing with your credit score, you want to protect your reputation. You want to make sure that you have a good name. You want to be trusted when you sign your name on a document. You want those people, when they read that name, when they read Katina out loud, they know Katina is going to handle her business and she's going to pay what she said she's going to pay on time, every time, until the debt is paid in full. That's what your credit score says about you.
I love it. I love it. And so basically you answered the question by saying no. So if you have a low credit score, you get on someone else's who have a high credit score and
it's going to affect you positively.
Right. They put you as an authorized user, then yes, it's going to affect you positively. Lastly, somebody says on here, add your children to your lines of credit when your credit is good, I assume. Add your children so that you can start to build their credit score. Is that something that you advise?
Not don't necessarily advise that. It depends on the age of your child. So if your child is getting ready to be responsible enough and an adult, then yeah, you can start adding your children. But if they're children, they're just going to be children. People add children to things all the time, and then sometimes it actually hurts them than helps them once they get older. You have people that have, utility bills in their children's names and things like that, and unfortunately it hurts them in the latter.
Okay. All right. And then my last question is, what do you think that people need right now when it comes to finances?
I think people need to understand, first of all, that they are worthy and valuable. Your finances are directly attached to how you see yourself, your mindset about you, what you deserve, what you should have in this life. And I want to tell you, if you don't hear anything else that I say, you can have everything that you want. It's just all about putting a plan together. So if you're thinking about what to do with your finances, you want to sit down and put a plan together. Hey, what do I know about my finances? Do I know what's coming in my household? Do I know how much money I make? Do I know how much it takes my household to run? When I ask people those questions, they don't know the answers to them. Do you know does your house take $2,000 to run? Does your house need $5,000 to run? Hey, you make a certain amount of money. Is what you're bringing in, is that sufficing? Is that taking care of your bills? Is that taking care of everything that you have obligations to? If not, then you have to figure out, hey, where am I going to get some more money? But if you're not paying attention and you don't know what your numbers look like, then basically you're moving backwards.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So Dr. K, before we go, two things. I'm going to ask that you just speak a word of encouragement to all the ladies, everybody that's on here. Would you please, please, please do us a favor and share this post? There is somebody who's going to watch they're going to watch this later and they're really going to need this important information. Would you spend a short amount of time just encouraging some single mom out there who's struggling to manage their finance? Can you just give them a word of encouragement? Then let everybody know how they can have a discovery call with you.
Absolutely. So first of all, I just want to say I'm the purse doctor, and I am a person I'm extremely passionate about helping people that look like me get their money together, because so many times in so many places we don't have any type of leadership, we don't have any type of education, we don't get it in school. We should be getting money management classes in elementary school, but we don't get that. Then sometimes we learn our behaviors towards money, our attitudes towards money in the household or the environment that we grew up in. That is either good or bad. I wanted to be able to educate my people and let them know that it is possible to manage your money the way that it should be, properly, so that you can live your life and live the dreams that you have that are attached to your life. So today, if you are struggling and you are trying to figure out if this is possible, if you're trying to figure out if you can live the life of your dreams, I just want you to look at my face and hear me say, yes, you can. Today can be a better day than it was yesterday. It does not have to stop. Oh yes, I know you made mistakes. So have I. We all have. But guess what? We make mistakes and we keep on going. So if you are educating yourself, if you are open, and if you are ready to make a change, you can contact me, the Purse Doctor, at thepursedoctor.net. It should be a in the comments. I think Azure is going to put my link tree where you can make a free discovery call and we can talk a little bit. We can give you some specific, personalized, individualized, customized strategies for you, for your purse, for your pocketbook, for your bank account. Because guess what? It all matters. Why does it matter? Because you matter. The life that you want matters, and you can have the life that you want to live. I don't care what you have been told. I don't care if mama said it, grandpapa said it, uncle said it, your boyfriend said it, your spouse said it. I don't care who told you that you can't. Let's listen to me. You can have the life you want to live, and you can manage your money properly.
Oh my God. Hallelujah. That was wonderful. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but I feel personally encouraged. They have put her what is it called? They put her link.
My link tree? Okay.
Yes, her link tree in the comment section. So please, please, please do me a favor. Listen, I have been knowing Dr. K for almost like all of my life. She's a woman of integrity, and you can tell her anything. Nothing shakes, moves, or surprises her. So listen, she has heard it all. Please connect with her. You would be surprised how much having a discovery call with her will change your life and set you up for the rest of your life. So connect with her. Dr. K, I can't believe we made it to 8:30. And
wow.
We have given out so much information. I do hope that somebody tags Patti LaBelle so that they can get you the swing back up for her. Thank you to all the She Talkers. You guys are beautiful. Y'all come every week. Join us again next week. Again, her name is the Purse Doctor. Please give them your Facebook and your Instagram.
So my Instagram is the Purse Doctor. IG the Purse Doctor, and my Facebook is Karen Wilson. There is a Purse Doctor page, but Karen Wilson is where you'll find me.
Okay. All right. Thank you, She Talkers. We love you guys so much. Bye.
Thank you so much for having me.